Hi guys, Speakman10227 here, giving you another update on my goldfish tank with the plants in it and all that. But before I do that, I want to talk to you guys about my old tank. You saw it in my last video. Had to take it down last night. It breaks my heart. I wish I could just put new fish in it, but Megan and I will be moving here in a few months, so it'll eventually get put back up. But rather than put new fish in it and have to reset it up and stuff like that, I figured I would just take it down, wait till we moved, set it back up. We're going to do a little something different with this tank. We're going to do this is going to be Megan's tank, and she wants to get rid of the background, and we had a natural look going on in here, but she wants to do like red gravel and a real artificial look. But it's her tank. She wants some zebra danios, some guppies, I think some neon tetrads and stuff like that. So I'm going to let her do that. There's the gravel we used to have in there. If you saw my last video, you would see that it used to be sitting over here on Megan's nightstand. Oh, that's the flowers I got her for Valentine's Day. Guys, always get your girls flowers for Valentine's Day. You'll be very happy with the outcome. But yeah, this is the gravel. Just regular gravel. There wasn't anything great to it. But anyways, back to the tank. Here is the goldfish tank. I am very pleased with how it's going on. My plants, well, let me just talk about the fish. They are doing very good at the moment. They are enjoying their new, little bigger home. Just, they're hanging around the top. I think I'm going to feed them. But they're not stressed anymore. They're very happy and healthy and whatnot. So I'm very pleased with the outcome. And as soon as we move, they will be, I will be setting up my 55. So they will be moving into an even bigger home. And I think with this tank I'm going to do some tiger barbs, maybe some harlequin rasboras, stuff like that. But I really like the way this tank looks. It's got a lot of aesthetic appeal. That snail's out. I don't know why he's out during the day. Anyways, the thing I'm pleased with the most is the plant growth. You can see my angel hair is growing very nicely. Now in this tank, all I have is standard gravel. There's no fluorite, there's no dirt underneath, nothing like that. In the gravel, the only other thing I have for plant nutrients, let me dig it out here, is fluorite nutrient tablets. If you're not going to do anything, if you're going to do a planted tank, and you're not going to do any sort of gravel or anything, I highly recommend you get these. Here they are. Flourish tablets, I'm sorry. It's made by Chem. They're great. They last several weeks. You just stuff them in there, and they will feed your plants rather nicely. Your plants will love them, and they'll do pretty good. Now, if you're doing a really heavily planted tank, you're going to want to do dirt or something into the substrate to house a little bit more nutrients, but no more plants than I have. Anyways, back to the plants. The melon sword is doing fantastic. You can see the new growth coming up here down at the bottom. That leaf right there needs to be plucked off. He's not doing so well. When you have leaves like this, guys, you always want to cut them back because your plant doesn't know where to send the nutrients, so it just sends it to wherever. So that dead leaf right there is taking up a lot of nutrients that this new growth down here could use to become a little bigger. Now the anacris, dude, the anacris has gone crazy. Check this out. This back here, that is a runner. Look how long this thing is. That's only been in there for like a week. This anacris is going crazy, man. And even with these goldfish who like to annihilate your plants, they got to my baby tears and completely killed that. I'll get to that in a minute. This anacris is just going crazy, dude. It's got the same thing going on over here in this corner. Look at this. This little patch right here was just the tops from that plant back there. I literally just cut it off because it was too tall. Planted it, and it is just going crazy. I'm going to have to cut it back soon. But look at that, man. It's just going crazy. Like I said, those flourish tablets mean your plants love them. Again, new growth. That one right there is part of the top that was cut off, but new growth. Back here in the corner, some new growth. Stuff like that. Now, if you've seen my last video, you would know I had baby tears back here on the other side of the heater. Sadly, they fell victim to the fish. They completely annihilated my baby tears. At first, I woke up and all the leaves were gone. And the next day I woke up, all the stems were gone. So the plant is completely gone. I removed nothing. They ate everything, which goldfish are known to do that. I can't hate on them too much because these guys are my buddies and I love them to death. So, but when you're doing goldfish, you need to buy hardy plants, man. Baby tears is not nearly hardy enough for goldfish. The other thing that they did to me was I had a nice little aquascape going back here with these rocks. I had them planted in a little mountain type of thing. I had them protruding out. I thought it looked sweet. They rearrange it how they want. Goldfish are known to do that. It's just, it's part of what they do. They're constantly rooting around in the gravel, looking for food and whatnot. So they rearrange that. I go back in every couple days and fix it the way I want it, but by morning time they have it back to the way they want it. So whatever, it's their tank. Other than that, everything is going great, man. Give you a little down shot here. Hopefully you don't drop the camera in the water. Well, you want food, don't you? Yeah. Goldfish always want to eat. They look like they're starving. Do not be fooled by this. They are always hungry. They will eat and eat and eat and totally pollute your tank, so feed them very sparingly. Alright, up to the filtration. Still got this this little Whisper filter by Tetra here running on here. It's just added filtration. It's not the greatest filter. I would not buy it if I was housing anything very dirty. It came with my 10-gallon kit. But if you have a light load, or if it's just compensating another filter, it's fantastic, man. Can't complain about it too much. It does the chemical, biological, and mechanical filtration as well. The heater, oh yeah, I forgot to talk about that. The heater, I had to swap out to my Marineland heater. I did have this heater here in, I don't know what brand this is. Whatever it is, you see it. This heater, I don't know what to do with it was. It was just making the tank really hot. I had it set on 71. You can't see it. I had it set on 71, and it had my water up to 80 degrees. So now it wasn't stuck on because it wouldn't do that all the time. It would take it up to 80 degrees and then let it drop down to like 72. So I don't know what the deal with that was. So I replaced it with my Marineland heater. These heaters are great. They have a little red light that comes up on the front, lets you know when it's on, so you know exactly what it's doing. Over to the bigger filter. This is my Marineland Penguin BioWheel 150. Got the 2 cartridges in there, and the let me take it off here. So the BioWheel adds a little extra aeration. The thing I love about these filters, and I'll do a video later on. I've been meaning to do it, but I'll do one later on about the different types of filters and why I use the ones I use and stuff like that. But the thing that's really nice about these is they have a little canal right here, you can see, where they'll backflow water when the filters need to be cleaned. And it's better, since it's such a small little thing, it doesn't backflow nearly as much as like this filter does. When this filter is clogged, it'll backflow all through here, man. It'll put just as much water back in the tank as what it's putting through the filter. This one does not do that as much. That's a plus. Plus you got your 2 slots for your media. These are, just your sponges for your filtration, and then obviously it's got activated cartridge down there. And then the BioWheel. I've heard people say complaints that the BioWheel's stick and whatnot. Mine's not that old, so I can't tell you. I imagine you do have to clean them from time to time. But let me put this back on here. Try to do it without knocking everything down into the tank. But yeah, that's what's going on, man. Levels are all in order. Fish are happy and healthy, and the tank's going crazy with the plants, man. I love it. I wish my baby tears would have survived, but you can't have it all. With goldfish, it's just it's part of the game. So, thanks for watching, guys.